One of these days are coming, I'm gonna take that boy's crown. There's a serpent in these still waters, lying deep down. To that king I will bow, at least for now. One of these days are coming, I'm gonna take that boy's crown. 'Cause I am a little wicked. I am, 'cause I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on the throne. I'll be high up in that tower, he'll be down there getting stoned. Beware the patient woman, 'cause this much I know. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on the throne. 'Cause I am a little wicked. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. I am a little wicked. I am, yes I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne.
Hey, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's good to see everybody. Hope you're all having a reasonable Wednesday. I hope it's all going swimmingly well, or at least swimming, whatever direction it's heading in. And look, we have a tiny African Ewok.
A Segundis.
A Segundis Ewok. Love it. Oh, Heather, it's always going to be exciting. I can promise you that. We're
It's-
going to make the most miserable thing in the world exciting today.
It's especially awesome when we're over here.
The spicy side of the YouTube streets.
Yes.
Hello, Real Cornbread. Welcome. Stella. Checking Convictions. Heather. Lenny. Mystery Sky. Michelle E. Tangeray. Hey.
Hey.
Georgette. Hello. Good to see you all.
Don't
Go
forget to drop the nuts at the door. Oh wait, no, wrong channel.
Well, as it is, I'm going to need you to drop a little link for this stream that we're going to cover. A wee sec, please.
Oh, you know how to challenge my friendship with you. You're really making me click on her linky link.
Hey. Right? I mean, Lenny, it's almost as if, birds of a feather, as she once said. And I was like, what on earth is even coming out of your mouth, woman? And then today happened. So, seeing as we were given this little gift, let's get straight into it, shall we? Now, let me show you first of all. For some reason, today's stream that we're going to cover from the feral poultry selection known as Purple Phoenix, the title of it was slightly unusual, called Stop the Buoy Shial Thus. Can anyone translate that from cuckoo craziness into anything comprehensible? I would like to know. That would be adorable.
I think it would make all our days better just to have an answer at the end of that equal sign.
And you're welcome, Ginny Gin. Come on in, have a seat. Everybody's welcome. We all understand. We've all trusted the wrong ones. We get it. We get it more than you realize.
Oh, yes.
Um. So before we start, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use purposes, such as criticism. We're going to do that. Teaching. Oh, we're going to do that. Scholarship. Write your papers, everyone. Education. Oh, this is an education and a half. And research into how not to YouTube.
How not to human. Not only not YouTube, not to human.
Because whatever was going on today, I was like, what? What is that? Yes, stop with the bushy. What? Us? Us? It didn't make any sense to me. And I even tried to like purpify it, and it still didn't make any sense to me. That's where it was very strange. We
It's no problem, as Jenny Jinx. I mean, we as we said earlier, we've all been there, and yeah, things happen. So don't worry, it's okay. It's all good. I'm just glad that you see that we are not who we were made out to be. That, in my opinion, is always a good thing. How about you, dear Ewok?
And this is why the Segundis family have a special place in my heart, because she is a good person. But yes, we understand. We understand. We get it. We all have defended things that are not quite what you think they are at the time. All been there. Not a one of us have not. So the difference between us and some others is that we can move on past it. Take it for what it is. It is what it is. But yes, we're going to hear a whole lot of crunching today, folks. So I am sorry if you have that nociception thing where certain sounds drive you bananas. It's going to be an effort. But you're going to
Mm-hmm.
hear a whole lot of sounds today.
Oh yeah. And you know the best thing about it, if Valerie, well, when Valerie was younger, when she used to sit and eat something and she would eat loudly, you cannot imagine the force that awakened in this house because it was close your mouth when you're eating. And then the pitch got a bit louder every time we had to repeat. But luckily, the child learned. Unfortunately for Purple, that was not the case.
No, no, she seems to have missed that day at, of her education in life, as well as many other days. But look, there's only so much we can do. Today, we're trying to just analyze some crazy shit, yo. And as you will see, today turned out to be Nightbot Appreciation Day. it gets it gets very spicy. Right. Let me see. So we're going to start this. Where I've started this video is she's just done her hellos to people. And let's just say that the first hour of this 2 hour extravaganza was quite enlightening. And again, Little Miss Perp and your manager and your co-host and your little team of bush lurking ninjas. Um, this is covered under fair use, so if you want to act stupid, that's on you.
Center. We got Christy. We got my Wendy.
Everybody hear it okay?
We got another Wendy. Or no, that's Christy. Sorry. I just seen the black letters. And Nikki. And Iris. Cool Gamer. Xena.
Now, before we even get too far into it, you can hear a little scratchy scratch in the background. That's why we have to turn this up, because there's some of these sounds that are happening today that are interesting, shall we say. I don't know whether that was the weasel trying to escape from the little area underneath the stairs. I'm not sure. Or it could be someone's sandpaper like skin texture. Who knows? Who knows? We'll soon find out though.
Two Skulls. Jill.
Now, we're barely even at the end of the names as she's greeting everyone. And she's already started to slur her words. So we've already got into that. Just take note in your head.
Alright. If you're ready to kick off on these races, put a 1 in the chat.
Say what? What do you say? If you're ready to get off on the races. What? What do you say? What do you say, lady? Let's try again.
We got my Wendy. We got another Wendy. Or no, that's Christy. Sorry. I just seen the black letters. And Nikki. And Iris. Cool Gamer. Xena.
Listen in, everybody. Listen in.
Two Skulls. Jill.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Alright. If you're ready to kick off on these races, put a 1 in the chat.
Now, I don't know whether she said Are you ready to kick off all the races, braces, racists against races? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell whether, as I have previously noted, whether she is just launching her own little empire of the Fourth Reich over there, or she is trying to say something constructive. Who knows? We may never find out. You will also hear what appears to be either the weasel having their morning cereal or a barely conscious piece of poultry choking down Cheez Its while they're on live stream. Because why would she bother to utilize the mute button? Why bother? That's how much care and attention she provides to all of this. Just chomp, chomp, chomping. Barely conscious. Hasn't got a fecking clue what's happening. Anytime. Anytime at all. Anytime.
All right.
Alright? Alright.
I don't know if she's in here yet. I haven't seen her a
What?
little bit.
What?
I haven't seen her yet.
um, I had quite a few. What? uh, but it does sound like she's jumping down on a carrot or, well, being in a cornfield. Perhaps a piece of corn on the cob. I don't know, but something that makes for very loud eating.
I mean, I can barely imagine what is going on there, but whatever it is, it doesn't sound good because the words, the crunching, the sound of the sandpaper type skin, all of it is vaguely unfortunate at best. It only gets more interesting as we go along here because, oh my good lord. It did sound like she was gnawing on the husk of a piece of corn. That's all I can say.
Well, you said it, I thought it.
So let's get a bit further. Ellie, you would think so. For these people, embarrassment doesn't even come into it. Because in order to be embarrassed, you would have to care a little about the presentation, about what you're putting forward to try and do better. No, no, no,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah, the embarrassment is down there with the morals.
Well, we know how the purple appreciates morality.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like consciousness. So let's hear more tales from the barely conscious poultry. This is riveting, riveting content.
Hold on, guys.
Uh-huh.
I have to look up something very important.
Oh, This should be exciting, everyone. Brace yourselves.
StreamYard.
What? What'd you say? I think the only thing she's looked up so far has been the back of the Cheeze Its packet. I think we can safely say that.
So, how is everybody this morning?
Holy shit!
I am fantastic.
You sound it. You sound fantastic. You sound great.
I gotta sleep in. I've done that hasn't happened with that child since the day she was born.
What? Is there anybody there? Right, Lenny. What in the molly go lightly is even happening?
So,
No, Mary
I've
Beth, you'll be
seen
fine.
Cheez-Its.
And welcome in. To give you a quick catch up, we're covering this educational live stream from this morning from Purple Phoenix. And there was a whole lot of things happening simultaneously as a whole lot of nothing. I don't know why her friends won't explain to her that if she's tired, there is no reason why she couldn't just go back to bed or sleep or take an hour to wake herself up and then go live. I don't know why that's so difficult. For some reason, she feels compelled to be live 7 to 8 hours per day, which is unfortunate. And this is where I'll give you some credit, Purple. Take this for what it is. You only had surgery a couple of days ago. Go and recover. You aren't breaking any news here. You aren't saving lives. You aren't doing anything that's earth shattering. There is literally nothing you're adding to your chat, to your subscribers, other than concern. You're making them worried by doing this. If it was any other creator, many people would have a whole lot to say. So fair's fair, right, Purple? An eye for an eye, right? I'm about to pluck that eye right out of your fucking crusty head, bitch.
Alright. So, most of you know what Mathisha and his little goons are doing.
His goon? He has goons
Still
now?
nothing on the marriage certificate. I'm calling him bullshit on that one.
Oh, thank God you called bullshit on that one because we were waiting for your verdict. We were relying upon it.
There's nothing to play with.
What? What'd you say? What'd you say? Right, Daphne, I don't know. I think Matthew might be marrying one of the goons. I'm unclear. Instructions unclear.
So anyway,
So
yeah,
anyway,
that video that he made last night was absolutely crossing the line and disgusting.
what video that who made what, where,
Where
when,
he
who, what?
was making threats.
Oh, who he? Who be
He was
he?
making false allegations about me being a drug addict that uses fentanyl, and some pat she just said,
No. Go ahead there.
It's funny because I never realized that we need her opinion or permission for shit. And I also find it hilarious how she can have an opinion about absolutely everybody. But if somebody has anything to say about her, it's none of your business.
Right? Nobody asked you to watch. You just have to click the X button and leave. And yet, she has been happy to tear people apart for the past year and a bit now. But none of us are allowed to comment upon it unless we get her permission. Not quite sure how she thinks that works, but okay, love that for you, Purple. Love that for you. So here we are commenting on all of the things. Hi.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey,
And thank
Perpsy.
and thank you very much everybody for being in here. And that's also the other thing. There's pretty much most of us in the chat would have either an opinion from having watched this quote unquote content, or they will have had some personal experience with these people. So I'm glad that you are all here. Again, this is the Purple that accused her ex-friend of also using fentanyl. Remember that, Purple?
Funny
Remember that?
that.
So, I'm sad that you don't understand, Purple, that maybe somebody also has the right to their opinion. You keep telling us you have free speech, and yet when someone else exercises their free speech, you don't like it. That's unfortunate. I don't think you're going to find much sympathy here, though.
She can, but she'll need to pick up a dictionary. It's between shit and syphilis.
Well, if it has a dick on it, she'll be there in a heartbeat. So let's carry on with this.
I don't know. So, yep, I do love my Cheez Its.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying them, Purple. We can practically taste them from here. So what? What, Purple? What?
So yeah, he was
He was
downright
what?
vile and disgusting. And I didn't say anything to him. I went in there and said hi to a friend of mine. Well, that was a bad thing to do. Ooh-wee.
No. Why would you go into someone else's chat where you were offered to come up on panel the previous day? You couldn't make it then. You were very, very busy. But yet you had time to connect with an old friend of yours in their chat. That's interesting, right? Can you imagine the reaction if any of us went into Purple's chat to, just hang out with our friends?
Well, if any of us dare to switch on our light, she gets offended.
Right? Doesn't matter that you don't have lights for half of the day.
Yeah, no, because apparently, according to Queen Perp, that's all bullshit. So it is quite apparent that she never watches the news. But yeah, what else can you expect? Because she is right up her own ass.
Right. We need to write up some foreign uh, constitution and political activities onto the picture of a dick, and then maybe she might get it. But until then, we haven't got that. So, um, yes, that's why she's not on 2x. This is painful today, but we have to get the full glory of whatever this bullshit was. I don't know whether it was the thus that added the spice into this little concoction, but whatever it was, is not good for you, Purple. Not good
I
at
think
all.
I think she was trying to imagine herself British for a day.
How dare you?
Well, I would have said international, considering that thus gets used in South Africa as does it in many other countries. But I've been told I'm not an African, so yeah, what do I know?
Yeah, we don't know anything because we're not Americans, so that means we're not allowed to know things.
Nope.
Although, as I pointed out in Six Up's chat the other day, I'm sorry for Purple and her little team of cronies that I know her constitution better than she does. Uh, but again, what would I, as a foreigner, know? Right? Right.
Nothing, we nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
So let's hear some more munching of the Cheez Its because Lord knows it's it's interesting.
Yeah.
I think she's agreeing with the Cheez It at this point. Anytime now.
So
So what, Purple?
I just could not. It still just blows my mind
Holy
how
shit.
anybody could talk to anybody like that.
Really? Have you heard yourself, Purple? Have you heard yourself?
I know.
What?
Well, she's already had the second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh. Well, she'll be in seventh. She knows how to act.
No. I don't know whether you heard that exhalation there at the end. I can only assume that's the escaping of
Sorry.
gases from when her mind was blown. Um, I've been trying to figure out what, just any of it, what any of it. Uh, what do you think there, Griffey?
Yeah, I'm quite confused as well because first she was talking about him and how disgusting it was the way he spoke, not
Mhm.
coming to the realization that she's done far worse. Um, and then all of a sudden it's she. Um, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you on this planet?
Right? I mean, I have had more lucid conversations with a cabbage, honestly. Um, we all know, or most of us know, I referred to Purple as a pebble once, and that hurt her fees terribly. Um, um, but I don't think I was too far off the mark whenever you see this. Right.
It,
Whatever is happening here is not normal. Full stop. It is not normal. It is not the normal actions of someone who is diabetic, of someone who's recovering from surgery, of someone who's caring for an infant, perhaps. None of those things normal. None of it.
yeah, that is the most shocking thing of all things was the fact that she is so out of it while taking care of a young child. While taking care of an infant, she's that out of it. She's not in any state to take care of her damn self, much less anybody else. So my only hope is that somebody else was at home that was able to care for that child. And
It's
yes,
a
I'm
yep.
terribly sorry that I'm a human being that does care for the well-being of children. Fuck's sake.
But again, her good friend and manager had many opinions to state about Griffey's parenting a little
Oh,
while ago. Do you
oh
remember?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Apparently, there was a hope that we didn't have any children because we weren't fit to be parents. Hmm. Funny that. Very funny. Considering the fact that I'm not patting myself on the back in any way, shape, or form, but I don't think I did too bad because all of my children have manners and they have a bedtime and they have basic decency and discipline as every child should receive. I mean, I'm raising children to be better humans than what I try to aspire to on a daily basis. You don't raise your children to be worse than what you are.
Right, from the person who was swinging hands. And we can mock that at a later date. The slappy bitch fight that she calls fighting was something to behold. No wonder she strikes that content because I would be ashamed of it too. I would be ashamed to carry on like that alone. Never mind in front of children, Jenna. So I love that for you. I love the fact that Tiffany Marie supports you. I love it. That is great. I hope you're all very happy together.
Yeah, in all fairness, they deserve each other.
Birds of a feather, right, Purple? Okay, so let's now that for to catch everybody up in case you don't know, um, Purple is trying to talk about the creator that's in the chat called The Real Cornbread. If you haven't subscribed to him already, please go ahead and do so. Because The Real Cornbread has had his own experience with the purple and the Glitter Ninjas recently, and his perspective is even more vicious than mine. Um, so it's him that she's trying to react to, but for some ungodly reason, Purple can't remember the name of these people, who they are, where they come from, any of the things, because that requires too much effort, right? But she knows full well because she was in his chat.
Yeah, but as that's another thing I found funny. Damn, she's always up on her panel challenging everybody and their mother. Specifically Chris. Yeah, you're too scared to get up on my panel. She's too chicken shit. Oh, really now? You were too chicken shit to get your ass up on Cornbread's panel? Funny.
Yep. While Chris is looking after her children, including the one that she chose to let go and live with their father because they wanted to, because it was the best thing for that child. That's when you love your child, when you support their decisions, even though it hurt her so deeply. Purple was happy to get up and repeatedly state that she gave away her son for a car. That's not what happened.
Yeah, but once again, that just shows what a piece of shit Perp is. Because you really have to have absolutely no empathy and no freaking heart to go at somebody and say that to them.
Especially to say it when it's a load of shit.
Exactly.
That's where it gets wild. But she gets up there and claims to tell you all the truth.
Mm. Really?
So let's listen to more to this cheese it munching weirdo. This is great. I'm riveted. Anytime now, Pepper. No, apparently it's still not the time, but no. We can live in hope. Can someone page Ziggy? I feel like we need a seance. If she can just whip out her little dowsing rods at this moment, this would be perfect. Because I really feel like we need to see if anybody is there at this point. Quite frankly, the weasel could pop out and take over the stream, and it would be a vast improvement. The crickets that are bound to be outside at this time of year, they would have a whole lot more to say than whatever this is. But this is Purple big mad, yo. Big mad while she's choking down Cheez Its like she's never eaten before.
He's got us all blocked over here.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. There's no sense in it.
What? Blah. Lean in, everyone. Lean in. Holy shit!
So,
So what?
alright, let me
What did you do, Purple?
stop with these Cheez-Its.
Did she just inhale the box of Cheez-Its? Is that what happened there? Is that what happened? Did she just inhale the Cheez-It dust?
It sounded more like she snorted it.
Whatever that was does not sound like raiding. It doesn't sound like eating. I would say, without even giving an educated opinion, that it sounds very much like fucking sleeping. You were sleeping, Purple. And it gets worse. So let's hear that little whatever the fuck it was again. And hi, Tracy. You all leaning in? You ready? You ready? Holy shit!
So, alright, let me stop with these Cheez-Its. So,
I don't think it's the Cheez-Its that are quite the problem here, Purple, but carry on, love, carry on.
this cornflake over there, he keeps calling me out. Well, I can't just stay awake all night and all day and 3 and 4.
What did you just say? Did you just criticize somebody for being awake while you're fucking falling asleep in a box of Cheez-Its while you're meant to be live streaming and looking after your grandchild? Is that what I just heard, everyone?
I have never heard Cornbread fall asleep on a live stream. Burp, on the other hand, quite often. And it's one of the things that just goes to show you she has no respect for anybody that actually listens to her ass. Because where in this world of rational thinking human beings do you get up on a live stream and start live streaming, presenting a show to your people, and they have to listen to you snoring?
I mean, it is quite the big ask to. There are streams of people on Twitch, on YouTube, on every streaming platform you can imagine, where people will just watch someone sleep. So I don't know, maybe that's the content that the Glitter Ninjas are looking for. If so, you would find a lot more interactive and very much more educational content by actually watching someone sleep, because whatever the fuck this was, it it's not good.
No, no.
And someone said, who I'm not going to mention in the chat, I'm worried about Purple like that. Yes, we have all said that to her in various different ways, but because we're the ones saying it, it doesn't matter. whereas her chat are quite happy to watch her choke to death on a fucking Cheez It on live stream.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
You eating Cheez Its, Griffey? Is that what's happening there?
No, you see, I live in squalor. I can't afford Cheez Its.
If you would like to contribute to the vape fund for the tiny Africans and to the Cheez It fund for the tiny Africans, you can go to Griffey's PayPal account, which is Griffey with 3 F's because she gives you that extra F, yo, bang for your buck, Griffey83@gmail.com. Or in a couple of days' time, you will be able to cash at me. But for now, you just have to go to Griffey's PayPal. Or now that she's a monetized channel, yo, she's a baller around here. Memberships and super stickers and all of the things are now active on Griffey's channel. So congratulations, Griffey!
Thank
Congratulations!
you. Let me just say, considering it irritates her so much. Hey, perps. Hey. So, yeah.
Hey.
And thank you very much once again to everybody who's helped get us here. We're endlessly grateful. To see the embarrassing amount of gratefulness we have, go check out the thank you video on my channel.
Yeah, she does get embarrassing, so we don't let her say that too often. She gets carried away with herself. God love her. Okay, so let's hear. We're only 15 minutes into this shit show. And this is where we've got so far. Choking down Cheez-Its like they're going out of fashion and purple before you even try it. If your sugars are low, your only priority is to eat and drink until you have regained normal blood sugars. Going live should not be your priority, especially considering you have a small child to care for.
Amen to that.
What would we know, right? What
Yeah.
would we know? And we haven't even got to the Nightbot bit yet. This is great. Okay, so let's hear some more Cheez It munching.
Pink. Boy, just come on, sit down. All right.
Right? We're gonna get going now, everybody.
So, yesterday,
What happened
after
yesterday?
did I do that math because I didn't have a meeting at the doctor's office that day.
What?
Yeah. So, good morning, Amy.
Good morning,
It's like
Amy.
he's trying to use you as content to get right. He is. He can come at me all he wants to. I'm not gonna be his content.
Now, I know that Purple doesn't understand this, so we're going to try and explain it again. So hopefully the little bushwatchers can take this back to her that if you are on YouTube or any other streaming platform people are well within their rights to both watch, form an opinion, and they can also provide either support or commentary or review. They can do any of those things. You have no control over it. We see time and time again how Purple's feelings do get hurt because other people have opinions about her reprehensible behavior. And thank you to everybody that's in the chat. I really appreciate you all for being here, by the way. But this should not be normal for anyone to carry on like this. But wait till you hear the things that are about to come out of her mouth. And it's not just the Cheez Its. I hear clicking.
Look at the black cereal,
What?
Mom.
Did she just talk about some cereal? Is that what happened there?
That's what I heard.
All right. So, this said person who will remain nameless. Blah, blah, spit it out. Who will remain.
In order to spit it out, Purple, you need to wake the fuck up, love. I'm sorry. Stop chewing Cheez-Its. Wake up. Splash some cold water on your face. Because this is not functional. If you were dropping off your children to school, if you were going to a grocery store and you conducted yourself in this manner, I would hope that people would have something to say.
Yeah, I would hope the same because, yeah, I have no words. Wow.
It's crazy. And she's so angry about the real cornbread. And you haven't heard why yet. She's obviously building up to this big reveal.
Yeah. And she has said cornflake how many freaking times already, but now he's to remain spit it out nameless.
That was way too enthusiastic.
Yeah, well, it was my best burp impression. What can I say? I mean, come on, seriously? Yeah, no.
Like, get it together, Purple. Get it together.
Grow the fuck up. Seriously.
Like, seriously. So let's hear some more about the real cornbread and why he has chapped Purple's ass so badly.
Nameless over here. That man said awful, vile, nasty lies.
He did? Well, we must be about to see them, right? She must be going to show you all the things. That didn't happen. That didn't happen, everyone.
Nikki. Yeah, so whatever you do. Sorry, but.
Sorry, but what, Purple? But what?
What?
What? But what, Purple? Hello?
So.
Purple.
It's just crazy.
Oh, it's crazy, all right. I can still hear the chewing, so she's still alive.
Right, Nikki? With her little comment. It's great.
The chewing has stopped, everyone. The chewing has stopped. Oh, oh, she's awake. She's awake, everybody. Relax, relax. She's awake.
Yeah, they have to go on the 26th, I think it is,
Okay, I spoke too
to the,
soon.
to the specialist.
No, no, Jesse, it needs to be as painful as it is. This is why we're slow walking our way through this on purpose. But it's rough. More Cheez-Its. This is the content you're all here for, everyone. Who knew this would be so character building? Dear God. More Cheez-Its. What? What? What did you just say there, Purple? Let's hear that again, shall we? I'm not quite sure what she means by that, but whatever it is, I'm sure she's telling you all of the things. Oh, what? What you say, Purple? What you say? What you saying?
Huh? I'm struggling to understand what she's trying to say, for fuck's sake. This. And you know, I do feel empathy with the chat and with you and myself. And so prayers for all of us for having to listen to her on regular speed. Although I do find the cartoon voice hilariously funny.
Hey.
How the fuck is she not hanging her head in shame? Oh yeah, she doesn't have any.
Right? That would require self-reflection and wanting to provide something beneficial for people to listen to. The whole reason we're suffering through this, well, one of the reasons. No, unfortunately, it's not on slow-mo. This is
This is regular speed tricking convictions. Welcome to hell.
welcome to Cheese It Induced Misery. I didn't know that Cheez-Its cause that to people. I have looked in my pharmacology books and I haven't found any uh negative side reaction of Cheez-Its. I haven't seen any documentation where it would cause this in a human. So I have to think that by the process of deduction that this is a purple related issue.
But you see, you are actually taking the educated person's route. to try and find the answer to that question. We need to purpleize ourselves in order to test that theory. So we will need Cheez Its to physically stick our heads in it, try to drown in the Cheez Its, and when that has been successfully accomplished, try and do a live stream and see if we end up sounding like that.
If I ever sound quite like that, you guys
I'm call I'm
have
calling a wellness check.
I would hope to God that someone would, to be honest, because that's not safe.
I
It's
I I would be calling the popo on you, ho. No, that is serious. That is seriously. If you sounded like that, I don't give two shits if I had to phone Buckingham Palace to get somebody to wee tiny Ireland to go and check on my friend. But
it's a lot. It's a lot, everybody. So we can only assume at this point in this amazing live stream that Purple has regained consciousness here. So she's about to tell us all of the things. She was just working up to it, right? She was just sneating, as Heather said. It's perfect. Welcome to the sneating.
Me the show go to the fridge. Good morning, Iris. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Nightbot.
Good morning, Nightbot. Hey!
So, KK, how are you, my love?
What?
So,
I'll draw you a picture, Tracy. It'll be great.
welcome in, Nick. Not Nikki. Company's coming.
I hope somebody's coming
Nightbot.
because hi, Nightbot again. Hi. Hey.
Come in,
Hey.
everybody. Sit down and enjoy the show.
Yeah, sit down, Nightbot. Settle yourself. This is great.
Um,
Oh, this isn't the first time, Grandma Sherry. This is wild. Is there anybody there? Hello?
sorry.
Bubbo. Oh, dear Lord.
so,
Oh,
did
so
anybody else see that nasty episode?
what episode? The Cheese
I
It
mean, it was
Eating
gross.
episode? We saw that. We heard that. It was
Probably not, because they only had a couple people in there. Maybe it's because you get up and go off camera for so long, so much.
what?
Huh? What did she just attempt to say?
Maybe as a camera.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes complete sense. Thank you. I was confused for a minute.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here, everybody. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how this has become a thing because now this is so common on Purple's channel of the falling asleep streams. Again, considering she was so quick to brand me a wicked witch and the We Hate channel, uh, I could clown this fool for 8 hours a day if that's what I wanted to do. There's plenty of content there. Checking convictions. I think what she's trying to do is speak in the Ewok language. Now, she hasn't quite achieved it. Either that or, I mean, I can only hope that the Holy Spirit comes over her at this point because whatever this is not good. Not
No, this would be the opposite of the Holy Spirit.
um yeah, there's a lot. So let's find out what has Purple so wind up. I mean, skipping her semi-conscious.
Come on. You said yesterday you wanted to play.
I think she's talking to the ghost again because
I
nobody
guess you
knows
don't.
what about or Nightbot.
Or that kicking.
What?
So,
Uh-oh. She's gone very quiet again.
good morning, No Fear.
What you say, Purple?
Good morning, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button and ring the bell so I know you're watching.
Is that what the
And
bell's
you can
for,
address
Purple?
later.
Make sure you hit that like button and ring the bell so that I know you're watching and that's something we can address later.
Lessons about YouTube brought to you by Perp. Wow. So that's what that button's for. I always wondered.
I mean, she's managed to fit in more understandable words there in that one sentence than the rest of the entire stream so far. So there's that.
Yeah, we could,
But yes, I've
I said we could be grateful for that at least.
right. So yes, I think she's going to talk to the bell later. I think. Um, that'll go well.
Unfortunately, Miss Helen, yes, it is in normal speed. We apologize profusely.
Yeah, yeah. But we need to get the full glory of this situation because well, Marlena, you're quite right. I think we would have had more edifying behavior from the toddler that Purple's supposedly looking after right now while she was nodding off in her Cheez Its, than whatever this is. We would have better conversations with Nightballs,
Yes, we love Nightbot. Hello,
right?
Nightbot.
That's why we're on Nightbot Appreciation Day. Because when you can tell Nightbot to come in and take a seat, you know
I'm,
you have achieved max status as a YouTube creator.
I'm actually surprised she didn't invite Nightbot to grab a link.
Look, for all we know, Nightbot could be colouring pains in the background. Maybe Nightbot's busy.
Well, I'd say Nightbot is all the better for it if he's got something to keep him busy.
And for anyone who didn't see it, this was the title of her live stream. I've just put it in the chat. I don't know what the heck that is. But if anybody's able to decipher it, please let me know. Please. Help we rest easily at night by translating that gobbledygook into something useful. I would be very grateful.
You have no idea how that is screwing with her OCD.
Right?
Please, please, because you see, as the designated other Ewok, I'm the one that has to deal with that.
I'm literally having to copy paste it to put it in the chat because it hurts my head so much. I can't. I can't. I won't. My brain just goes, no, this is wrong. This is not acceptable. Whatever this is not good.
No.
Right checking convictions. That is your that it was the title for Purple's live stream. Whatever the heck that is. Stop the and that's where it stops being comprehensible. The
That's where it just stops.
the buoy shall thus. You're welcome. What? And people turned up to watch this shit.
The best part that I don't get is how nobody would inquire, like, what the fuck is that supposed to say? But yeah, you can't expect much out of the chat there, can you? Whew. There we go. I love Alta as something that makes a bit more sense there. So Perp, do yourself a favor and copy that straight out of the chat and replace your title with it, please, because that would make life so much better currently.
But where did she get thus from?
Mm,
Where did that come from? That doesn't even make sense. What it just sorry, Chris. I have that effect. You're welcome. But yes, whatever she was trying to say this morning, whether it was in the written word, whether it was the spoken word, it wasn't working. It wasn't working. We had more information from the Cheez Its. Um, that's all you need to know. So let's enjoy some more of this, whatever it is.
Sasha J, good morning. I saw a video from a corn person. Like, what is.
I think she's been taken over by a spirit. Sasha
I'm
J,
just a
good
stupid
morning.
ass girl from Iowa. Is what I got told. Like, said.
He wasn't wrong, Purple. He wasn't wrong.
Mm.
I think she must have got poked by a Cheez It. Still waiting.
So,
So,
And there's this like Cindy chick that comes in everybody's panel.
And
Saying
everybody's
she's in the
panel?
Discord and this is happening and this is happening. I know it's not.
Well, then show the evidence of that, Purple. If you're so adamant that that's not the case, show the evidence of that. You're the one that claims to have the receipts, right? No, you're too busy ramming Cheez-Its up your nostrils at a rate of knots that is vaguely human, and you still can't stay awake. So yes, everybody in the chat, please wave hi to Purple, because obviously one of the little team that they have has squirreled back this information to her. So again, just like 6 upstream, we have achieved something here today, people.
Yay! The title is finally fixed.
Yay! Except that none of your friends could tell you that was wrong, Purple. They love you so much. They care about you so much. They support you so much. Not one of them helped you.
But yeah, we're just chilling.
Oh, you're chilled out, all right. You're definitely chill.
For what? Wish I could catch them live. Yeah, I was live a couple times yesterday,
But you don't watch, right, Barb?
and the one he was so triggered. He was screaming at the phone.
No, he wasn't screaming, Purple. You know how we know that? We were there, quite a few of us, so we know exactly what was happening. I'm sorry that you have that ungodly reaction in people that they would find that the only way to communicate how frustratingly wrong you are on so many things is that they have to be explicit with their words because you don't get it otherwise. I mean, how far are we into this live stream and it took you that long? It took you that long to change your title. Well done, Perp.
I'm like, damn. Let me go get you a welfare check, buddy.
I think you need a
You
fucking
ain't
welfare
right.
check, Purple.
No, it's gonna be our fault. Chris left.
I think that's the cheese it tapping for help. It's Morse code. Oh, they'll try. Don't worry.
I don't have a card. I just clicked on a link.
Your fingers are covered in Cheez-Its. So you're not typing much there, Purple? Where was that thing you were reading like 20 minutes ago? That's her son's alarm. Thank God for that. Otherwise, she would never be awake.
So everybody's very quiet today. Why is that? Why is everybody so quiet?
Are you fucking serious, Purple? What interaction do you expect people to have with whatever babbled nonsense has come out of your mouth for 20 minutes that you expect them to have good conversation with? This is not a bonus to anyone. This is a punishment. Because Lord knows the people in my chat feel it. But again, what would we know, right?
Um,
This is wild. We need that alarm to go off again. There's a whole lot of sneaking going on here and not very much living happening. Anyone gives two hoots about the fact that she's barely conscious.
I had one.
What'd you say, Purple? Oh Lord, that chair's
Just woke up
suffering.
and I'm on my phone. Okay, love.
What you doing on your phone? Phoning for more Cheez-Its?
Oh, look, there's the jerk.
Uh-oh.
Liza, what do you want?
She's probably wanting to check that you're still alive. You evil
So
alive.
what? I agree night about 100 times if I want to.
Eliza made a comment to the fact that Purple had graded Nightbot several times. As you've heard, that was the most animated she has been the entire time. So Purple can thank Circle Jerks and especially Eliza for giving her the will to stay barely conscious, because Lord knows she didn't achieve that before Eliza entered the chat.
What does it matter what I do?
Because you're meant to be caring for a child, several of them. You're barely awake. But you're live streaming.
Oh, Liza, don't act like you care about me. Because you don't.
Purple would know, right? She knows everything. I think that little
Pretending to care.
pretending to
After
care.
knowing. Because all the other times you trashed the shit out of me. But now you just want to make sure I'm okay?
For the 87th time, Purple, because you're not getting it, love. You're just not. This behavior is not normal. The fact that someone you claim has trashed you cares more about you then your own subscribers, your friends, your mods, that should tell you everything you need to know. But you're too busy ramming Cheez Its down your throat than trying to process anything. None of this is okay. All you had to do was end the live stream. If your blood sugars were low, go and eat. You could have done that very simply. Come back in an hour. But you chose not to. You chose to keep this bullshit going. And this isn't the first time.
Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be the last either because she's so good at taking any form of advice.
Right. I mean, 20 of us could have went to her comment section and asked her what that title was about. We know how that would have went.
Oh, yeah.
And if anything, I would encourage all of you to not interact with her because, as you've just heard with Eliza, she will take even the most heartfelt concern as criticism. Anything after that is only fodder for her next live stream. You can't correct a cabbage.
Or a burnt out chicken.
Hey. All right, I missed that. Somebody had asked a question.
What, the one from I Love Alta?
Right.
Serious,
Yep.
sorry.
You
Serious
go ahead.
question. Can someone tell their sugars are low and have a chance to do something about it?
The short answer is yes. There is a longer answer to that, is that it depends on a whole lot of things. But Purple has stated herself, so before she gets all arsy about people, inquiring into her medical situation, the only reason I know this is because she has stated these things on her channel. I have no need to research Purple's medical information. So Purple has stated that she has a blood glucose monitor, and it's one of the ones that's implanted on your skin. The reason for that, usually in someone who has type 2 diabetes, is that they are unable to tell whenever their sugars would go low or high, because most people will still use the old version of the prick and test blood sugar monitor. There's a reason why this is connected to her phone to alert her to the fact that her blood sugars are low. But again, Purple gives no shits. But we've heard the same excuse time and time again. Whenever she's irritable, it's her blood sugar. Whenever she forgets something, it's her blood sugar. Whenever she can barely stay awake, it's her blood sugar. Great, we all have empathy for that. Where my empathy stops is the fact that she knows very well what is happening and is still choosing to live stream rather than rectify the problem. So, yes, for someone in this exact circumstance, Purple knows if her blood sugar is low, because I have seen no proof of that. So if we choose to take her on her word that her sugars are low, it's her responsibility to go and fix it.
One would think so, being what, 40, 41?
Age doesn't really matter here. It's about education, and for somebody who wants to criticize people for being concerned, there's a greater perspective here in that there is something useful we can do to educate people on the fact that, as someone has recently brought up, there is a comparison between being a type 2 diabetic and being an addict. And that is because you have the power within you on your life choices to make better decisions for yourself. That is the biggest thing that will impact your health. You are the biggest thing that will impact your health. So for her to choose not to do that and to have the wholesome breakfast of Cheez Its and soda, that explains a lot, Purple. That explains how you get yourself into these constantly fucked up situations. And it's your responsibility, no one else's. So, yes, you are similar to an addict in that perspective because it's your responsibility to make the choice. You choose not to.
Because I've read Nightbot 3 times.
You did.
Wow. I mess around with Nightbot all the time.
You mess around with Nightbot all the time. Okay. This isn't getting any better, is it? All those Cheez-Its, this is still what we're left. You're welcome, Zen and Orion.
What are you doing over there, short stack? Come here. And yes, I got the baby monster.
And yes, I've got the baby monster. That's what she just said. So Purple herself states on this live stream that she is the one that's responsible for the safe care and well-being of her granddaughter. That's who she refers to as baby monster. If that is the case, Purple, the thing that should mean more to you is to go and take care of yourself to rectify your low blood sugar than to keep this live stream going. You are the responsible adult. And God help us all when that is the case, because we have seen for the past, 25 minutes now, that anything could have happened. And you are barely, if at all, conscious. Please, you can hate me for the rest of your days. I give no shits. But dear God, sort yourself out.
Eliza. Wow. I hope you're still here. Do you support somebody that has been convicted of a murder?
Who would that be, Purple?
He got arrested for looking for doing inappropriate stuff while I was 13.
What? What did you just say? He got arrested for
For assistant sub for huh?
what?
What?
She could be trying to tell us the code to life itself, and we would have no idea. This is more than low blood sugar, is what I'm trying to tell you. I am not as reckless as Purple that I will diagnose her with conditions that I cannot prove, but I am concerned. This is repeated behavior over and over and over again. When your mods have to call you to wake you up, when you do endless live streams where you're falling asleep,
Hey, Pooh.
I think that's why they get on so well. They can communicate in a way that few others can. And God bless them. Everyone needs to find their people, and they have definitely found each other, and I am happy for that. Let's carry on. Then we can speed it the fuck up. Oh, she must be getting serious now. Clearing her throat. Serious business is about to take place. Oh no, it's just more eating. Stand down, everyone. Stand down. Those Cheez-Its get everywhere, apparently.
You were there yesterday. Yeah?
What
These
do you
people
say?
don't even know.
Oh, we know a lot, Purple. But carry on. You educate us on the stuff that we don't know. Carry on. No? You changed your mind? Obviously, it's a secret. Whatever it is, we don't know. We're never going to know. It's a sad day.
Andy, my love. Sorry, guys, I had to eat something.
Why
The
is that?
sugar was a little low.
Your sugar was a little low, so you chose to eat
Handful of Cheez-Its.
a
Should be good to
handful
go.
of Cheez-Its. Now, this is where the education part comes into this, because yes, I will clown on Purple from here till the end of time whenever she does stupid things. But there is a greater bit of importance here in the fact that if your blood sugars are low, go and eat the appropriate foods. Cheez-Its are not a recommended food for when your blood sugar is low. Live streaming is a very bad decision when your blood sugar is low.
And that was a handful of Cheez Its. It sounded more like a bucket of Cheez Its.
She must have very big hands.
I almost said something.
You know that tiny hand craze that was around a few years ago? Maybe it's like the opposite of that, where she just has these huge, big shovel hands that she can't help herself. That a handful for her would be 3.5 boxes for us. I don't know. But I can promise you that no nurse, doctor, dietitian, nutritionist, nurse practitioner, man down the road, next door's cat, nobody would recommend to you that a handful of Cheez Its would be a well balanced breakfast for you to bring your blood sugar up to normal. Washed down with soda. This is the problem, Purple. You don't take care of yourself, but you want to be in everybody else's business?
You gotta be politically correct, it's pop. Which is also, yeah, well, Can't educate the uneducatable.
I would say carbonated beverage, but those are too many syllables for that crew to understand. We can't help. I'm trying to make it purpleable. What?
Yeah,
Come
she
on.
would need a dictionary and a thesaurus and oh lord, no, the list is too long.
Can somebody please give Purple a dictionary? You're welcome. I love you.
Thank God I didn't take a sip of water just now. It would have been everywhere.
Hey.
Yep. So, all right.
Now you will hear that the chewing has improved
The what? The
rapidly.
nonstop lipo?
I sped her up, everyone.
Lingo?
You're welcome. But we had to go
No.
through that first half hour for the misery that it was.
Not your
I
cup of tea?
appreciate your patience.
And that's fine. But what gives you the right to put me down for the way I want to do my show?
What gives us the right, Purple, is the fact that I think a basic requirement of a live stream is that you would be awake. Just as a basic necessity. If you're going to do a sleeping stream, you haven't achieved that either. You've been a complete fucking failure. I love that for you. This is on 1.5 and we're still the 4-hour pauses. God help us all.
Yeah, so
So what, Purple? You keep saying so and you don't say anything afterwards. So what?
I will at the end of the month.
I hope Nightbot's okay. Dear Lord, I feel my life flashing before my eyes.
I just heard a little lucky. So, okay, here we go. I am a straight shooter, and you know that. I offer my opinion on our show. It is an opinion, just like you have opinions as people do. Yes, you're right.
So that's the first bit of usefulness we've had out of Purple is the fact that she has agreed with Eliza that she also has an opinion. Again, she's having to be fed this information, but I think she's about to fuck it all up in the next breath.
However,
There we go. 1.5 speed. However, what, Purple? Oh, she yawned instead. That's however yawned.
Look, dude, I'm gonna get to this.
What?
Dan will tell you the whole thing. Look, as far as Dan goes, I heard enough. Heard his voice on these videos talking about a minor child.
What? And again, this is something that Purple couldn't have found out for herself because she doesn't have the magic ability to YouTube the same way everyone else does. Her team of Glitter Ninja researchers couldn't manage to type the name of the dude that had been on her panel multiple times to maybe find out a little bit about him. Six Up Media had to do a whole live stream to even showcase a few of the what can only be called lowlights of that person's personality. And only then did she get it. But they don't watch us, right? That's why we do this. It's easy to joke and laugh and have fun and do all the things. But the point is, we're trying to get information across. If we were just trying to be assholes, we could do that in our sleep. You're welcome, Purple. You're welcome. Oh, she's awake again.
Good morning, Ink, Brady, and Amy. Yes, good morning, ladies. Glad to see all of you here. We got 86 in here right now.
86 people watching this
I
mess.
think people are just waking up and have their coffee, their caffeine, their tea, their whatever it is. Oh, I gotta stretch.
Oh, please do stretch.
And whatever kickstarts your morning, I say, grab an extra cup and let's roll, baby.
Is that what you did, Purple? Did you grab an extra cup of Cheeze It and just roll, baby? Because you certainly rolled your way out of bed and onto the live stream sharpish. That's what you did. I am glad that everyone else was a whole lot more awake, no matter what their time zone was. There were people who had just awoken out of an 8-hour sleep, who had better conscious, people coming to life after having been comatose for 20 years would still have more prescience of mind than whatever is coming out of your mouth. It's not just low blood sugar. You just don't give a shit.
Oh, all right. Is this where? No, he does not come here.
He was uninvited yesterday, so Dan no come back no more. Yo.
I have. Hold on, it's my husband.
Okay, so while we're waiting on Mr. Purple to rise, Purple, from her sugar slumber, is everyone with me on seeing this as I see it so far? I mean, go ahead, Griffey.
So very much, yes. It's astonishing not only how she functions like this on a daily basis, but while doing so, having her mouth full about everybody else, and then turning around and saying nobody can say shit about her when she acts this way. Hmm. Yikes. Um, yeah, we'll be needing to build that cornfield wall a lot sooner than anticipated. I think it would be good for the safety of others.
Well, having listened to the remnants of whatever that was, I think we can make mortar from Cheez It dust, and we can use dried corn husks to use as the building bricks.
That sounds like a fine plan. Yes, we
Yes,
should do that.
I love that for us. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Be the quickest damn wall we've ever built.
And we would be able to speak cognitively while doing so.
Right? Can we are there any volunteers in the chat to assist with the wall building? Just curious. Normal sized hands make light work and all that there. Unless you have shovel scooping cheese at hands and then you're on your own.
Yeah, please don't help us build the wall if that's the case.
Lord help us all. Okay, so we're only going to keep going a little bit longer and see what delightful nuggets are about to fall forth. We've been waiting now 40 minutes. The only useful part of information has been imparted by Eliza. So thank you, Eliza. You did more use on Purple's channel today than she achieved on her own. We are grateful for your service. Thank you. She's still on pause. Not just her brain, but that terrible mute button. It causes her so many problems.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to address this one last time.
I don't know what Mr. Purple did that managed to bring you out of your low blood sugar haze in a fucking 3-minute period. But it was more effective than 48 boxes of Cheez-Its that you choked down earlier. So thank you, Mr. Purple. It's almost more like you were fucking asleep. That's what was going on. That's what was going on.
Yeah.
But she's going to tell us all one last time. I don't know when she thought the other times were, but she's going to tell us all one last time.
What
Okay?
the fuck did she tell us that she's about to tell us again?
I don't know, but I'm glad that everyone's here to hear it because Lord knows this is the moment we've all been waiting for. You ready? Have you all got your handy dandy notebooks? A chisel? Anything. Just buckle in. This is gonna be comedy gold, yo. One last time from Purple.
everybody, put your ears on.
Put
Make
your
sure you're
ears
listening.
on.
I do not support any man or woman that harm children, whether it be physical, sexual, mental. I don't do it. So no, this is not where Dan hangs out. He has been on panel a couple of times, and then we who he was myself of him saying very inappropriate things about a 13-year-old child. So no, Dan does not hang out here.
And again, just to drive that point home to the glitter ninjas, the only reason you were even able to get that far with your research is because someone else had already done it for you. You guys couldn't be bothered. You couldn't be bothered to type in Dan's name into YouTube to figure out what he was doing.
But doesn't she have five ladies that are everywhere on all the channels, getting all the things?
All the time.
How did they miss that? Were they sleeping in a bucket of Cheez-Its? Or
I hope so.
were they on a date with Nightbot?
Look, that's why Nightbot was getting so much loving in the chat because he has been he has been servicing the glitter ninjas for a long time now. And thank you, Nightbot, for taking one for the team. We
That
appreciate
that that Nightbot deserves a medal.
and then some. So Purple has told us for one last time she doesn't support anybody who would abuse a child. I know that that is quite the earth shattering revelation. The fact that you even have to state that, Purple, is kind of the problem here. But again, this only comes after your good friend Heidi had a good long chat with him on the phone, and still not a single red flag to be seen by the glitter ninjas. Not one. Not one. The man himself told you his social worker supervises his emails. As a mother, as a grandmother, as a human being, the fact that that wasn't hitting you in the fucking face with all of the red flags. I mean, I can only think it must have been at the bottom of a box of Cheez Its.
That's absolutely disgusting, and I will not associate with someone like that. Nope.
Not for the first time, Purple. Not for the first time.
So no, this is not where Dan hangs out. I don't know why everybody keeps coming in here asking that lately. It just...
You don't know why?
Dan is also an animal abusing beast. Well, I don't agree with beating an animal either.
Good to know.
Yeah, we're done talking about Dan.
Oh no, we'll still talk about that.
Dan is not even anywhere near here.
You sure, Purple?
So, my ink. Good morning, ink. Good morning, Nightbot.
Good morning, Nightbot.
That's right, we don't. As soon as we found out, well, we heard the allegation, we went and did our, due diligence and, checked into it to make sure, the facts and the facts only. And when some shit came back, we was like, nope, out, gone, bye, see you later, no, that's it.
Again, that's part of the reason why this stream is worth listening to. She couldn't be bothered to go and check because her constant answer is, well, I can't know who everyone on YouTube is. Correct. Purple, correct. You cannot know who everyone on YouTube is because God knows you get it wrong about so many. But you also fail to give the correct attribution for the work of finding out who Dan was to another creator. So, whatever effort, due diligence your glitter ninjas put into this, you're $1 short and a day late. And again, it should also show to you that your girl Heidi, your co host, is not what you would call a good judge of character. We know that because she's your fucking friend. I'm sorry you don't.
That will be forever. Sorry, I do not. Y'all know how I feel about, well, most of you know how I feel about a person that hurts a child and what should happen to them. I think they need to be taken out in the middle of the ocean and drop the fuck off and let that boat drive away. Let them experience the fear, the panic, the unknown that they did to these children. Shark bait.
Let them experience the fear, the panic, the unknown that they did to these children. Shark bait. Now, once more, Purple shows herself to have what can only be described as a less than childlike mentality for understanding the complexity of how someone would feel having been abused as a child. I can guarantee you, Purple, that feeling like shark bait would be 100 levels better than how that feels. But I'm glad that it's funny to you.
Yeah. So very much glad that that's how she feels.
But it's not the first time they've had somebody who has had what can only be described as an unfortunate background supporting her. She told about it then too. Did nothing. But yeah, Purple is the moral arbiter for YouTube. She's going to decide all of the things. All of them.
Yep, shark bait. Because in my opinion, there's no rehabilitating them at all.
And you're
If they can
qualified
get to the point and cross that line the first time, the second time's going to be easier, and the third time, and the fourth time, and the fifth time, it's all going to be easy.
Any research to back that up, Purple? There's a wealth of it out there. All you have to do is find it. Again, we're on 1.5 speed. This is horrific.
So
What?
Thank you, CJ. That was very well said.
I'm glad
so
that your
much.
chat have better
gotta do.
things to say than you do.
I don't know what Dan does. Dan is not my problem.
Oh, but he is.
Not at all.
Oh, but he is.
Hey, Cheesy Mary.
Run, Cheesy Mary! Run! The Cheez-Its are coming!
You're holding what together and it's almost time. Get rid of some. Right. You know, I'm over the Dan shit. So,
That's nice. She's over it now. Okay, bye-bye everyone. Thanks for coming. Purple's over it now. We can all stand down and not be remotely concerned by the fact that she had someone who would predate upon a child on her panel multiple times, that her
Yeah.
co-host has had telephone conversation with, but she's
Yeah.
done with it now. Done, just
Yeah.
done. Just done
We
with it now.
yeah, we can all just forget. Just yeah, doesn't matter now because Perp said so. Okay.
Good, good. Does that work the same way for the rest of us? Can we just say we're done with things now? We're done hearing certain things from Purple. Would she just take that as directed?
You fucking kidding? No, because she loves to tell everybody else about their lives and what they should be doing, right? Mm.
Repeatedly. Repeatedly. Again, this is all coming from the woman who can barely stay conscious on a live stream, spend more time choking down Cheez-Its than she can come up with a rational, logical, and even perhaps a teachable moment from this whole experience. No, no, she's just done with it now. Just done. Good, Purple. We're done listening to whatever you have to say on Chris, Tony, Tabby, Susan, Frank, Circle Jerks, anybody else really. Tiny Africans. We-
Yes, especially the tiny Africans.
Oh, you can tell her you're done listening to it now, but you're done talking about it now, Griffey, and,
Mhm.
and she'll just go away. That's how that works.
Yeah, yeah, she'll just hop on and yeah, okay, I'll be a decent human being now.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So let's only hear a little bit more of this. We've all made it through so far. Congratulations, everyone. I appreciate you for all staying at least 100% more conscious than Purple Poultry on her live stream.
I don't want to hear about it no more. I said what I had to say to both those people. Mm, mm. I'm still waiting on a response from him. I had that man so damn triggered it ain't funny. It was great. Putting BT in.
What was great, Purple? What was great? Having a known and documented abuser on your panel, was that great?
Is she reflecting back on her time with him?
She's obviously full of fond memories. It's given her the warm and fuzzies over there, and
Eh. Ah. Wow.
Again, Purple wants to know why we're all so concerned. If we wouldn't be concerned about her as a human being, her with her interaction with her own grandchildren and minor child, also the fact that she has attached herself to the family of a missing child, and these are the people that she brings into her circle. And again, not for the first time. But Purple's done talking about it.
Miss Lisa, she needs to be a better person before she can even think about picking better friends.
I think we've got Bob Hope and No Hope and an empty box of Cheez Its there.
As funny as that is, I agree wholeheartedly.
That annoying little sound you can hear is Purple semi reading to herself. The rest of it is just her falling asleep again.
Which,
Oh, she's awake.
yeah, he's a problem. And then you got this whole damn thing, that's a problem. It's just one thing after another, folks. Get one thing done, cleared up. Boom, we start again.
Welcome to adulting, Purple. Welcome.
So,
You're like 20 odd years too late, but welcome.
oh my god, Purple, I laughed when you. I read here. Yeah.
Again, we're on 1.5 speed. This is atrocious.
So, Mod's way. Alright, so we're not gonna fight. Sorry, but you're sick of hearing about him. Some defend him. Yes, I am very sick of hearing about him, and no, I will not defend that man. Not now, not ever.
Well, you did defend him, though, Purple. You did. You did. You claimed him.
Kid, what are you gonna do? He's pushing it, Sasha. He knows what he's doing.
I don't know whether she's pooping there or what's happening. I'm unsure.
I just think shit's comical.
Oh, what? Purple? What?
Shit's comical? Okay. I've never had any funny shits in my life. Bless you.
Bless you. That was a well-needed comedy break.
Thank you, Stella. We love you.
We do.
Oh, she took a little bow for you.
Even Stella's sneeze has more impactful information to provide than whatever the heck we have just heard.
Yeah.
There's so much. The only time that she begins to pick up later is when other people are talking. That's not how low blood sugar works. If your blood sugar is low, you don't rouse when someone is talking to you. So it's sleepiness, Purple. And if you're sleepy, as Soup would say, go to bed, Purple. You're embarrassing yourself. Let's just check that everyone else is awake for a little second, shall we?
Ahooga!
Oh, it's about to get funnier than that. Hold on. Can you hear it? You awake, Purple?
Ooh-wee!
You awake? You awake yet?
Well, that should have gotten her out of her Cheez It haze.
That's what she needed this morning. You need to get yourself a wee, Purple. It won't be this wee.
It won't be the kind that goes down the loo either.
Well, again, God only knows what they'll come up with. We can neither confirm nor deny. You're welcome, my love, Ulta. I was saving that to try and make sure you were all semi-conscious because we've
Jump
listened to
scare!
a whole lot of tedious nonsense for the past hour. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I needed to make sure you were all safe and well. And it worked. It worked. Um, unless anyone has any little bits that were happening later, I think I'm going to leave it there. Anybody else have anything? Because that was the only nonsense of merit. Because again, we're trying to just keep ourselves on track here.
Well, you see, we could go into this extensive explanation as to practice what you fucking preach, perp. In the sense of, if you don't want anybody talking about you and the endless bullshit that you do, keep your damn nose and your mouth out of other people's business also. And please just learn that there are some people out there that actually do care about your well being, even when they think you are the biggest piece of shit known to man. They would still care that you're breathing.
Right? I don't need to like you. I don't need to be your friend to actually have more concern. That's where all this talk of bashing and harassing and all of the things that they all say is all a load of bullshit. But again, what would we know, right?
Yeah, we don't know shit.
Oh, we know some shit though. And thank you, Tangeray. I love you.
Yeah, the jerks will be live in 14 minutes.
Hey.
Hey.
So there you go, everybody. That was one of the most ridiculous live streams I have listened to in quite some time, which is saying a lot.
Same.
A whole lot was not said. While she thinks she's conveying all this important information to the world, it was so important for her to go live to share all this stuff. And all that we heard was Cheez Its, snorts, snores, a groaning chair,
And
a whole lot of that, a whole lot of that, yes.
yes.
Now, she does go on to say something later about the real cornbread. There's a reason why I've left that to the end of the uh, stream. Hey, precious. Hi. uh, because once again, Purple makes very big claims about people. So I guess when the real cornbread goes live again, he'll just be able to say, "Well, I'm done speaking
Somehow, I don't think that'll be the case, but yeah,
about
yeah, it's as much as we can expect from Perp. I mean, she won't shut up either.
it." Not a chance. Not a
No,
chance in hell. Again, for whichever unfortunate member of the team that was designated the task to come over here, hi, hello, you're welcome. You could come in and interact with the chat as long as you're being polite
yes.
and staying on topic. We would have no problem conversing.
Yeah, I mean, considering, I mean, Sassy Noz was in that live stream to get the watch hours for us, and we didn't treat her like shit.
Right? What a
Everybody was
shocker!
polite and everybody was polite and kind.
It's amazing.
Unthinkable. How could we?
Right, Chris? I don't know what version of Law and Order these people were watching that they have taken their true crime information from, but it's nothing that's attached to reality. But there they are, just fucking about in a missing child's case, attaching it to all of their barely awake, cheese it munching bullshit.
I'll never look at a cheese it the same way again.
I've never even had a cheese it, and I'm suddenly
Same.
disgusted.
Same. I actually had to, while we were live streaming, I had to go and Google Cheez Its because we also don't have it here. So I was like, it really sounds like she's got a bucket of it. Do they sell it in buckets? And you see, these are the types of questions that keep me awake at night. So I
Right?
just had to have the answer to it.
See, it's not just Africa that's in squalor.
Yes. Please, please save us from our squalor and send us some Cheez Its.
There's only so much you can do. Someday I look forward to the tiny Africans having made their home in America, living their best life. Because unlike Purple, they do have professional qualifications, so they have something to contribute to society. Um, that I look forward to a cheese it eating stream at some point. And I
Yes.
can guarantee you we will still hear less munching.
Yes. I will remember to mute when I munch. Well, in actual fact, I will just not eat on a damn live stream, but I have manners. I will take photos of the container, bucket, drum of Cheez Its and then just post it on the community tab.
And then on her only feet, she will post pictures of her little naked feet surrounded by Cheez Its. Tangeray beat her to it, but look, we have to give everyone a chance. They live in squalor. You can't expect them to have everything. What do you want?
Yeah.
Right? We need Cheez Its, I love altitude. We need them. They sound good. Well, no,
Yeah.
but they sound good until they're eaten by Purple. Then they don't sound good at all. But I'm here for the Cheez Its. But whatever she was eating, it's a cheese nut.
Yeah.
We say no to the cheese nuts. The cheese nuts are bad.
Mouth of the South says, I'm so sad. I just learned that part of my childhood has left us. Jimmy Walker, Dynamite. May he rest in peace. Okay, that's all. Carry on. Good night. I am terribly, terribly sorry to hear that. I didn't mean to giggle. I just giggled at the carry on. Good night. It reminds me of Wheeze. That's it. You're dismissed now. Fuck off.
That's pretty much what that was. That was just the myself the South's version of that. Of I am taking no part in whatever you're doing there.
Do your
But
thing. Just do it there.
but yes, it
Yeah.
it happens to us all, unfortunately, and certainly as time marches on for all of us, it starts to happen with greater frequency. Where you know these life events happen. And these
Yeah.
people do have an effect. I think that's what a lot of people on YouTube don't realize or don't appreciate. It's not that you're the center of someone's world, that would be utter craziness. But it's more the fact that I don't think people realize quite the effect of how even spending time with someone, the same way we would have in our childhoods or adulthood of watching TV, listening to music, you think you have some sort of virtual relationship with these people. And YouTube is very much like that. Oh, Jesse, we need more than coffee. I think we don't need Cheez Its, I don't think. I think we just need to do several star jumps or something, or I don't know, a cold shower. A cold shower sounds great right now because it's feckin' roasting over here.
Well, it's cold as over here. So can we swap weather?
Well, I've been working on it, but I haven't managed to perfect the spell that would be necessary for my witchy skills in order to make that happen. So, again, the only reason I have anything witch related attached to my channel is because Purple said I was a witch. More than once she said it.
Oh, we need to come up with something else because today she called you a see you next Tuesday.
Oh, and again, not for the first time because she's called me that
Yeah.
before also. Get some
Mm.
new lines, Purple. Get some new lines. Wake the fuck up.
I mean, come on, seriously.
Like, really?
Oh my. Oh, um, I gotta love you really gotta give props to our friends, right?
Which ones?
Because
All of them?
all of them, because I am receiving an astronomical amount of information regarding Cheez-Its right now.
I love that. We have become the Cheez It infomercial for YouTube. I love that we need to be sponsored by Cheez It. Can we make
Yes,
that? That would make everything. That would just make everything complete. That would be hilarious.
I think I need to make a Cheez-It video.
We could have you eating Cheez Its with one of those little tiny hands and say, my hands aren't like shovels because I'm only a tiny African. Here are my Cheez
One for you, and one for you, because we're living in squalor.
right? Just break off a corner each and be done with it.
Yes.
um, as Griffey helpfully said earlier, Circle Jerks are about to go live soon. So I'm unsure how many minutes because their scheduled time for going live and when they actually go live are
It's about
sometimes,
30 minutes.
yeah, I mean, it can be a definite movable feast. Thankfully, not a feast of Cheez Its, but uh, they are definitely going live shortly, within, I would say, the next half hour or
Yes.
so. And part of the reason we all had to suffer through this is so that we're all on the same page. So that whenever you see some of these things that Circle Jerk would imagine are going to touch upon, this might be one of them. I hope. Because it was a lot today. A lot.
A lot of cheese
A whole lot of cheese and
and
nothing else.
mumbling and fuck all else. Uh,
Yeah, God help us all. But thank you for everyone who has managed to work their way through the monotony of whatever the heck we just listened to. I'm very grateful. Please do all the YouTubey things and hit the little thumbs up button, do all that good stuff.
remember to ring the bell so that we know you're watching.
Right. And then we can talk about it later. Apparently. I don't know what conversation I'm going to have with you all about ringing the bell, but I'm sure it'll be great. And one thing I can promise you, if I have a conversation with you about anything, I'm awake.
Yes, and not inside a bucket of Cheez-Its.
No. So, because we are going to head on over to Circle Jerks, take the next few minutes to run to the bathroom, do your business in there, whatever that may be, undefined, wash your hands, sprint on into the kitchen, grab some snacks, and
And
then,
Cheez-Its
oh, good God. If cheeses are involved, all bets are off because I think we've had our
are
virtual
full.
fill of Cheez-Its. I never want to hear a Cheez-It again. That was a whole. I can't, Chris, because I didn't enable the thingy yet. I forgot because I was trying to do all the other technical thingies, but I will do it for the next time. So, if one
I'll
of you
drop the
guys would,
link.
thank you, I would appreciate that. And thank you very much, everybody, for sticking with us because that was a painful one. No, that was that was a painful one. But at least we got to hear Tiny Squeaky Purple, and that was hilarious. So if you'd like to click that linky link, that will take you straight on over there to Circle Cheez-Its.
I couldn't help myself.
And we'll all have a good old time listening to all of the things and chatting about all of the things. And thank you one last time. If you have not already taken advantage of the fact that the tiny Africans in their squalor and Cheez-It-less domain, they are now monetized. So you'll be able to run on over to Griffey's at any point and join the handy dandy membership. That would be great. There will be no Cheez-Its in there, unfortunately, but you will find toothless hookers, you will find the wee, and all of the goats.
Yes, all of them.
Totes.
My goats. You forgot the yo.
Sorry, I was that busy laughing. Let's try again.
Okay.
Totes.
My goats.
Yo.
There we go. That's better.
Okay, good night, everybody. Head on over to Circle Jerks there, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Good morning, children.
Hello, hello, lovely.
Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. Let's do it one more time. Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. Let's do it one more time.
Full moon, half moon, total eclipse, total eclipse, total eclipse.
Let's do it one more time. Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. Let's do it one more time. Full moon, half moon, total eclipse.
Total eclipse.
And that's it. You're dismissed now. Fuck off.